everybody. Welcome back to Kinlock's Corner. Thank you for joining us today. Got a couple little treats for you today. Shane will start us off.
We're going to make you a jar rake for the kitchen for all your herbs and spices and whatever you do in the garden. You're after one because you had so many jars up on the shelves in there at the moment. You just needed that additional space, you know. So
yeah, I forage all my own teas, and so I have a lot growing in my garden. So I collect a lot of tea and just some herbal remedies for things. And my jars were starting to get out of control. It was super messy up there. So Shane graciously offered to make me a
and again, this is sort of tailor-made with the length of material that we've got here at the moment. So ideally, I would have liked to make it a bit bigger, but I'm just working with what material we've got. So
as it turns out, it was a perfect size anyway. But it's just a testament to, if something looks messy, it's probably because you're lacking somewhere to put it, organization, you know. So this was a really good example of that. And I really like the router though, how it really changed everything. It makes the edges just so like rounded and gives it such a finished look at the end. I'm really liking this investment, you know.
Right. Yeah, it is handy for sure.
Makes it really easy for me to see what I'm out of too.
Right. Yeah, definitely got a bit cluttered there. We'll see the pictures later on in the video. But
it just goes to show you though, look how simple this is, you know. You're just putting a few pieces of wood together. I mean, for people who don't do carpentry, to look at something like this and you'll see what a difference it makes. Like, this is a pretty simple thing to be able to do, you know.
For sure.
And this is all wood that we got from just a local person off the marketplace. She makes her own furniture as well, and these are her scraps, but for us, they're useful. I mean, they wouldn't be scrap for us.
Right. And again, I wanted to put it higher up on the wall, but you couldn't reach the top shelf, so I had to custom make it for your height. Hence, we got the little legs on the base there.
You kept coming back, going, "Can you? Are you sure it can't be a little higher? Not unless I grow."
Can we put a stool in? Oh, you get this higher on the wall.
And that's the thing too, to put a stool right there is right in the middle of a walkway. So, and I don't want to have to do that hassle. Yeah, no, I know, but you know that hassle of take a stool out, put a stool away, take a stool out. It's such a drag.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can't go higher? I'm pretty sure.
Because I want to put a fascia board on the front of this. I'm not real happy with the little legs that are on there.
I just feel like you can just put a little piece of trim.
Yeah, just to cover the front. Sure.
We even have some really thin pieces.
Yeah.
That might work out. Smart idea to put a back on it though, so nothing falls off the other side.
Yeah, it was going to be up against the wall anyway, but it just gave it that wood grain finish, you know, once it's all stained up.
Yeah.
So it looked a lot nicer.
Look at you go.
I know. Pretty quick at staining, huh?
Really crazy what, like, just to look at the difference between it unstained and unstained. All of a sudden it's this completed piece, you know?
Right.
It was done in a day, dried and everything.
I know you're in such a hurry to get it
See
in
my
the
messy
house.
shelf. Look at all those jars. I couldn't even tell what I had. This is actually a very exciting moment. I love organizing things and such an immediate improvement. Yeah, I totally see what you're saying. I think it'll make it look more like a little wall unit anyway, you know, a little bit more finished. Don't need that anymore. Plus then we were able to take a bar out over by where my blue jars are. I mean the shelf out, so there's a little more open space there now too.
What do we got
and
here?
Now for something completely different. So I got this copper, what would you call that? Just like a container, I don't know what you'd call that. This is gonna be for our kindling. It's in by our wood stove in our bedroom. And we got it from our neighbor and she was selling it. She's 88 years old, just getting rid of some stuff she doesn't use anymore. But I wanted to clean it. Now, of course, we're gonna be storing kindling in this, so it doesn't need to be exactly perfect. But I just wanted to try one of these DIY copper cleaning methods.
For sure.
And holy cow, wait till you see how quickly it works. So that's flour, cup of salt, and then I just poured in vinegar until it got...
like a pasty.
Yeah, like a thin paste. I don't even know that the flour is necessary, though. I have to be honest with you.
Right.
But when I open the flour, there's a couple bugs in there, so I'll have to buy some new flour. But flour, I don't throw it away if there's bugs or it goes bad. I put it in my craft because you can make, what do you call that? Decoupage?
Oh, like
when you plaster things, you can put newspaper. Yeah, it does. I mean, it works like a plaster, honestly. Yeah. So, like, I like to make piñatas sometimes, so I'll save my flour and I'll just use it for that.
Or you can make bug cookies.
For all my enemies.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have any enemies. I don't think I have any. So it's just to show you the consistency. But I kept this in real time just so you could see how quickly this works. I could not believe it. Now, I've seen a lot of things online that say that vinegar and salt by itself, just mixed together, does the job. So this wasn't even terrible. It was a little bit messy, but that paste, I think, stays on there so it sits for the harder jobs. But you can see behind it, it's already cleaning it. Literally less than a couple seconds.
Looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have a lot of copper things laying around that need to be cleaned, but vinegar and salt is definitely the key. Look at that. So crazy. I could not believe how fast. And even those lines, I'm not sure what those lines are dripping down, if that was paint or stain or who knows what. Those even lightened up in the end too. But as you can see, it's super dented. You know, it's never going to look brand new. And quite frankly, we're storing wood in it. So what a difference, though. Is anyone else amazed by that?
I know, right? It's a good place for all you dirty copper.
Good one. Oh, the pun. Who doesn't love the pun? You know what I'm saying? You dirty copper. That was very good.
Thanks.
Just trying to scrub those out, but I ended up letting that sit for a while, so. Oh, it was so gratifying cleaning this. I can't even tell you. And then when I went in later, some of the paste kind of dried too. It was a little tarnishy looking, and I just took some more vinegar on a rag and just wiped it down, and fine. It looks a lot better. It looks fine in there now.
That looks good.
I know the inside didn't really need it, but I was on a roll.
Right, why not?
I didn't get too detailed.
And you said you were going to paint the handles?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably paint the handles like black, and I might even like the the metal around the handles. That's not copper, so that could use a paint, but. And then I just filled another bowl with just straight vinegar. So as I was rinsing, I was actually rinsing with vinegar as well.
Right.
Obviously, we don't want to ever put water on something that's copper. Try to avoid it as much as possible because I would imagine that's where the oxidation comes in. Yeah. Look at that, though. I mean, seriously, this thing is probably, well, she's 88. And she's probably had it for very, very, so it's 50, 60, 70 years old. Who knows how long old this is.
Yeah, if anyone's got any ideas on how old that piece would be, they can put it in the comments and let us know.
Yeah, right? I'd love more information about it. I mean, it may just be a common piece, but I'd also like to hear anybody's tips and tricks for cleaning copper. If you have some other method different from this one that works. Just, no sense in going out and buying all chemicals and stinking up your house and poisoning yourself by getting it on your skin, whatever. Just vinegar and salt. Always look up a DIY method for anything. Yeah. Right? We always look up a DIY, and usually you don't have to buy something. You can make something with what you got around.
Looking good.
And there is our end result, before and after.
They come up a treat, huh?
Yeah. So I hope you got something out of today's video and enjoyed the ride today. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we shall see you soon.
See you next time. Bye-bye.